I wouldn't be who I am today if I hadn't gotten to medical school. I was going to go to medical school no matter what. I graduated from U Colorado, then I did my internship at USC because I wanted to come back home. And Colorado did not have an ocean. If they had an ocean, I'd still be there. I started in medical products because I was running an ICU, and this patient came in with 2 boys and a beautiful wife, and he came in and he was admitted through the ER. He had a viral cardiomyopathy. I told his wife, go home, your husband's going to do fine, he's in great hands. I got a phone call at 11 o'clock that night from my best nurse named King, and she says the blood pressure's dropped out. Walked into the ICU and took the sheet off him. There was a great big wet spot in the mattress, and the piggyback needle that you put into an injection port had come out and stuck in the mattress. He went into BTAC. I thumped him, and we got the paddles to shock him, and 4 or 5 hours later, I pronounced him dead. I was talking to his wife, and I looked at the phone, and the jack slipped in, and I squeezed it, it slipped out. Within days, I drew a drawing of a connector that locked together, and you push it, had like a clothespin, you push it and disconnect it. It lock, unlock, lock, unlock. And I took it to the biggest companies in the world, medical companies, and all the companies said no. I did it myself, but the nurses and doctors threw in some money, and I threw in some money, and that was the beginning of ICU Medical. Well, the click lock moved to the clave connector. The clave connector is a swabbable cap that you connect, and it locks, and it has a barrier to infection. And that product is everywhere in the United States. You cannot go to a hospital and not get a clave. But I'm more proud of the Diana 2 that is hitting the market right about now. My wife said when she was getting chemotherapy for breast cancer, what's that metallic taste that they're talking about, the nurses are talking about? I said, and I was doing something, I said, it's cisplatinum, and they're absorbing it, not thinking anything of it. And she says, is that good for them? And I said, no, it's not good for them. She grabbed my sleeve and she goes, fix it. The pharmacists and the nurses that mix chemotherapy are being exposed to chemotherapy. Aplastic anemias, leukemias, all of those are caused by chemotherapy. And the Diana eliminates all of it. The thing about me that sees the need for medical devices, nothing special. Anybody can do it. They just have to have their eyes open. The way I live my life is don't ever give up.
It's on the left. Big fish, here he comes. Go, Doc.
I was able to set the world record in spearfishing black marlin, 331 pounds, and free diving. I have broken numerous USA records for diving without fins, 201 feet on a single breath of air. My philosophy is one day at a time, break it down to smaller pieces and that are doable. If you think about going to medical school, it's overwhelming what you have to learn, but you know, one day at a time.